Hello, welcome back. And of course, if you are new to this channel, welcome. My name is Tracy, and in this video, I'm going to talk about how you can create harmony between your heart and your brain. So stay tuned. In our world, there are so many different cultures and so many different belief systems that there are also many different ways that people view the value of the brain or the heart within the human body. The Western belief is that the brain is the most important organ of the body, whereas the Eastern belief is that the heart is the most important organ of the body. So in this video, I want to talk about how we can bring our brain and our heart together. And by creating that heart-brain harmony, you can actually shift the way that you think. You can shift the way that you interact with people. And you can just simply shift the way that your life flows, because you would now be connected with the heart and brain harmony that helps you to function on even higher levels than ever before. With the Eastern belief of the heart being the most important, there are many natural healers and people who heal through alternative means when thinking in terms of like Western medicine. So it is more common in the Eastern traditions to accept things like energy healing and understanding that relationship between, basically the relationship between your spirit and your body. And then we have the Western medicine, which can be the other side of the spectrum. And that is where we're working more with basically symptoms and trying to use the brain and science to try to just basically alleviate symptoms. And we don't really get to the heart of the matter to actually cure the cause of the illness or disease within the patient. So we have these two modes. And I think that now is almost like the time for the two to come together as one. It's a time for the Western way of thinking to begin to include matters of the heart, and the Eastern way of thinking to begin to include matters of the brain. Not that they haven't included that before, of course. What I'm saying is the general beliefs and undertones that lie in the practices, both in the Eastern and Western worlds. I know for some people that this idea of heart and brain harmony may not really make a lot of sense to you. But trust me, I know from direct personal experience that by simply bringing your attention to your heart chakra and really understanding your emotions over time, it can help you in so many ways to enhance your life and to just help you to understand and gain wisdom from your experiences. So years ago, when I was a young student at the School of Metaphysics, back when I studied there, my spiritual teacher actually had me close my eyes and place my hand on my heart anytime that I was trying to make a decision that I was having trouble making. And as a Libra, any Libras out there know that it is very difficult to make a decision sometimes. But it's because you're in your mind. You're an air sign, so you're always in your thoughts. But anyone who has to make a decision and starts to put too much thought into it knows how that feels. So you feel a little off balance when you have these two sides to choose from and you're not real sure which way to go. But what I was taught was to just simply take a deep breath, to close my eyes, place my hand on my heart, and focus on the question. And he taught me that as I slow my breath and begin to focus on deep breathing while holding my heart, then I am clearing my mind. And so when I focus on the decision that I need to make, and then just focus on where my hand is over my heart, it was always easier to know exactly what the answer is. You can use that anytime that you need to try to make a decision, or if you're just not real sure what the answer is to something, like a big change in your life or whatever. Just take a moment, take some deep breaths, close your eyes and go inward into your heart, and just focus on your heart. Because I know from experience that so many of us put too much thinking into things to the point of causing stress. Sometimes it can cause anxiety because you're just constantly weighing the options or constantly thinking of all of the different probable scenarios and things like that. So I do know that it is like a human condition to kind of get carried away in your thinking and your imagination or in worrying about things. But when you just take time to take some deep breaths and focus on your heart, it kind of like clears the path, clears out all of that mental junk, and it reminds you of what's important to you. So then it's easier to know exactly which way you should go. I have 4 tips for how to create heart and brain harmony that I've used in my life. So I just want to share those things with you guys in case you want to try them out yourself. My first tip for creating heart and brain harmony, of course, is to meditate. Now, don't be afraid of meditation as some type of skill that, you have to be really good at doing. Meditation really can be as simple as focusing on your in and out breath. So, depending on your level of focus and concentration, you can then learn to go deeper and deeper into meditation. But it is like anything. You cannot expect to come out of the gym the first time visiting the gym with giant muscles. It takes time to build that up. So, if you're new to meditation, I just suggest to focus on your breathing as a nice beginning step into meditation, and try to do that for 10 to 15 minutes each and every day, and begin to build up that focus and concentration. After a while, you can begin to just bring that attention that you've been focusing on your breath, bring that attention inward into your heart chakra or any other chakra that you would be interested in focusing on. But that's just a suggestion. You could focus on a prayer, you can focus on your blessings, you can focus on an angel or God, anything that you want. But let meditation be a time that you learn to just slow your mental chatter so that you can begin to hear that voice that comes in the silence. And my second tip for how to create heart-brain harmony is to do some journaling, specifically to do a gratitude journal. I like to do 10 items on my gratitude list. So if you would like to try this, the gratitude list can actually definitely change your experience. It shifts your focus onto things that you're grateful for, meaning that it shifts your focus onto your blessings and onto what you want more of in your life. So as you do this each and every day, you continue to reach and continue to find more and more blessings to be grateful for. So this is definitely a highly recommended practice to do each and every day. Just grab a notebook and a pen, sit down and write out 10 things that you are grateful for. And then when you're completed writing on the list, then you should read each of the items off once again and repeat, thank you, thank you, thank you, while feeling the feelings of gratitude. As you practice this each and every day, you will become so much happier. I've been in and out of the gratitude list for years. Sometimes I'm very disciplined in my practice, and sometimes I go for a very extended period of time without practicing. And I will tell you, every time that I come back to the gratitude list and practice it daily, I realize a difference almost immediately. So go ahead and give it a try. Do a daily gratitude list, and then just find out how your life will be enhanced as you begin to connect with your blessings, which in turn is like connecting to your heart. My third tip for creating heart and brain harmony is to do a visualization exercise. So if this sounds like something you're interested in, then what I would suggest is just to sit down in a meditative area in your sacred space. Just sit with your spine straight, do some deep breaths and close your eyes, and then just see a green glowing light in the area of your heart chakra. And then just let the light with your visualization, just see the light in your mind here in the heart, and just let it grow and expand. And just let that heart chakra continue to expand out as far as you can visualize it expanding. You can fill your body and you can fill your space with the light from your heart chakra. Now, if you do this exercise each and every day, it's definitely connecting you with your heart chakra, and it's also connecting you in general with your light, which is your awareness. And my fourth tip for creating heart and brain harmony is to practice Ho'oponopono. Now, Ho'oponopono is an ancient Hawaiian shamanic practice that the healers used on the island of Hawaii. And the Ho'oponopono helps you to heal your inner child, helps you to heal any traumatic events from your life. And Ho'oponopono can even be used to help you to heal relationships with other people, or just to heal your heart after having a traumatic relationship with someone else. If you want to learn even more about the practice of Ho'oponopono, then I invite you to check out my video that I made all about it. But just to briefly explain, Ho'oponopono is basically like repeating a mantra, and it is 4 phrases, and those are, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. And you just repeat those 4 phrases. Thank you, I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me. It can be in any order, but you repeat those 4 phrases while visualizing the person or the event that you want to heal in yourself. So you just continue to say it. You could say, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. So Ho'oponopono is a wonderful practice. I know it sounds a little strange, but it really, truly does work. And when you heal relationships, that doesn't mean that you have to run back and, reconnect with that person at all. But the healing that takes place is just on a spiritual and energetic level, to where it does not drain your energy anymore because you have now healed it on your end. And that energy healing is going to have a ripple effect in the rest of your life as well. So if you have any blockages, like from issues that you've had, I highly suggest to use the practice of Ho'oponopono just to heal that experience so that the blockage can be removed and you can just move on with your life. And of course, the practice of Ho'oponopono is so healing that this is definitely a great way to create heart and brain harmony. And I believe I've talked about this in a previous video. If I have, I'll put a link to that one up above. But if you've not read the book Heartmath Solution, I highly recommend this book. This book is full of awesome exercises and practices that you can do at home to help create that heart-brain cohesion, that harmony that we've been talking about. And also, they talk a lot about the scientific side of the heart-brain harmony and the importance of that. So this is a very unique book that kind of helps to bridge the Eastern and Western ideas that I talk about at the beginning of this video. So if you're looking for a great book to read and you want to raise your vibration way up, I do suggest giving this book a try, and also to actually try some of the exercises that they have in this book. They are very beneficial to you. That about wraps it up for this video on how to create heart-brain harmony. So if you like this video, please be sure to give it a like. And if you have any comments, scroll all the way down to the comment section and place your comments down in there. And of course, if you're a viewer but not yet a subscriber, I would love for you to click subscribe right under this video. And once you're subscribed, you can then click the bell and be notified each and every time that I upload a new video. Thank you guys so much for watching and spending your time with me. I love you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.